What's up, guys? It's your girl Simone Sharice. I'm gonna start off by just parting out my leave out section. Well, not really leave out, but my smaller ponytail. So I'm just parting this off now. I look a little bit crazy, I know. I'm not leaving out a lot of hair. I'm actually just leaving out a little bit, and I'm tying this little piece into a ponytail until I'm ready to access it, and then I'm just leaving out my edges so that it looks very natural. Now what I'm doing is we're going to start off with the first braid. So I'm braiding from the middle of my head and then coming down towards the sides, just so that it lays nice and flat. This is like one of my all-time favorite hairstyles because it's just so cute and playful. I know Khloe Kardashian usually wears this hairstyle a lot, and that's when I really fell more in love with it. But super easy, guys. We're doing a quick weave, super easy to follow. You don't have to do braids. I'm actually only doing 4 braids in my head. You can do 1 braid, you can do 2 braids. You don't have to do 4 braids. I just chose to do it because braiding big for some reason makes my hands hurt. So I just did 4 big braids rather than 2 big braids. I can't even talk. Wow. Okay, so here we are on to the third braid, and I'm doing exactly what I did on the right side to the left side. I think this might be my new signature hair because I've gotten so much compliments on it, you guys. Like, I freaking love it. So this is a 360 view. This is how the end result should look when you're finished braiding your hair. Very simple. It doesn't have to be super neat. Now I'm using a stocking cap to protect my hair from the glue. I didn't use a lot of glue. I didn't plan on it. I'm just tucking in the bottom braid. You don't have to sew the braid up. But what I am going to do is I'm going to sew down the stocking cap just so that it's much more secure, and just so that's much more secure. And I'm not doing it super neat. I'm literally just doing huge loops around it, like I said, just so that it's much more secure and so that it lasts a little bit longer. I'm going to Atlanta this weekend and I'm going for a wedding, and I will not have time to make any fixes or changes to my hair. So I just need this to last for quite some time. Usually a quick weave lasts me between 2 to 3 weeks or 3 to 4 weeks depending. But yeah, I'm going to the gym a lot and stuff and working out, so I needed this to be as snug as possible. So what we're going to do is sew this area where the first braids were. Make sure you do not sew where the ponytail is. You don't want to make that mistake. Only fill for the braids and sew on the braids. Now, carefully, I'm just cutting off the excess stocking cap. Make sure you do not cut your hair, guys. Now I'm going in with my Tresemme Firm Hold Spray, and I'm just spraying this just so that it gets very like hard. So when I put the glue on top of it, it does not seep until my real hair. And I'm using some hair bonding glue, and I'm just gluing down the tracks. I didn't put a lot of glue on my wefts. I put a fair minimum amount, and I just blow dried it each time. I didn't show that in the video, but that's exactly what I did. And now I'm just going to kind of just speed up this process. I've done other quick weave videos in the past. I'll have the link for those down below. So I didn't really go in depth on how I glued it down, but I am doing it at an angle. I'm not doing it directly from ear to ear. I'm kind of slanting it up as I go, as I move up to the top of my head. This is what I have left, as you can see. It's not much, and we're going to keep with the same motion, creating that big U. This is the last track finally, which is like the best feeling ever if you're ever doing a quick weave or a weave in general. And then I'm just parting here to cover the wefts. So make sure you do this, and don't forget about the back as well. You want to cover those wefts. You don't want people seeing them things. Now take a flat iron, well, if you want to, and I'm just straightening my hair because textures would not match unless I do so. And for the front part, I'm only straightening this one piece. The entire ponytail I'm not straightening because it's going to be tucked away. Now I'm using a rubber band, and I'm going to put this into a ponytail. And then I'm putting it into a little baby bun. Now I'm taking some glue, and I'm going to wrap this around my ponytail. And I'm only really putting glue around the beginning of the beginning stages of me wrapping it around. See, I'm gonna add a little bit more right now. And then I don't add any more on until the very, very, very end. And I'm just gonna keep wrapping it around until it's nice and full, just like how I want. And if you wanted, you could have had a more wider ponytail, like left out more hair if you wanted to. I'll probably do that for next time, but you don't have to. Now I'm going in with some bobby pins, bendable of course, and I'm just pinning this down just for extra, 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 extra support, because you can never have too much support. Now I'm taking a small piece from the back, and I'm just going to make sure I comb this out and spray it with my firm holding spray, and I'm just going to smoothly comb this around the ponytail. Now I'm even adding on, well, some more spray. And then I put a little bit of glue on my finger and a little bit of glue on the hair just so that it sticks and I don't have to deal with redoing this throughout the week. Now I'm going with my pins. I just added a few more pins. Now with the lovely Gotta Be Glued, we're going to go ahead and lay them edges. And then to finish off this fabulous look, I'm going to go in with my flat iron and just give myself some nice like curls. When these curls really, really, really drop, they become like a nice loose wave. And that's what I love about doing curls with flat irons. And you know, I still have in my own YC hair, and I must say it did hold up very well. I had it in for a total of 2 weeks. I will be doing a 2-week review for you guys. You can use code SD10 for your 10% off, fabulous people. And that is the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Simone.Sharice and on Snapchat at SimCity124. Bye guys!